Guys, this soap opera, this Vyktor Gyokeres soap opera, this drama is becoming very boring. Very, very, very boring. Like every day there is a new twist and turn. Every day there's a new story that comes up. It looks like an endless horror story. And I wonder the state of mind of a young man. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Anyway, hello guys, how are we all doing? I hope we're all doing good. Wherever we are around the world, I greet you all. May God bless and keep all of us healthy. Arsenal Football Club continues to do things. Things continue to happen. Now we're now being mentioned alongside Xavi Simons. Is the latest name to pop up. These days we are mentioned with lots and lots of names, and which is, I don't know how to explain that. Many names are mentioned. At the end of the day, we are where we are. It's I don't understand. I really don't understand. But that is what it is. That is what it is. On another news, we managed to beat Watford. I think 2-0 before the team jetted out to the Asian tour. Jetted out to Singapore. I heard there was stopover in Qatar or whatever it's called in the Middle East. Ekitike is almost on his way to Liverpool. Liverpool doesn't waste time. They don't tell stories. If they want to do it, they do it. If a club wants the money and they're ready to meet the money, they pay the money. I had expected the Arsenal Football Club to have at least sorted out this Gyokeres situation, given how devoted, how committed the boy has been to the whole thing. But it keeps rumbling. There are so many opinions regarding that. Because to keep on haggling over 2.5 million or less than 2 million or 3 million does not make sense. And Arsenal is a big club. It's a much bigger club than the Sporting CPT, PC or CP or whatever they are called, and their Fernandes guy. Are we really letting ourselves down by getting down to the level of this man and his club? That's another question, guys. I had expected that by now Vyktor Gyokeres' situation would have been resolved either way. We were told that by the weekend, which ends today, that there may be some breakthrough. But things are still the way it is, which is a big shame. And it brings me to 3 questions that I needed to ask. I want to ask you guys today, this morning. The first question is about Sporting CP and Frederico Fernandes, the boss of Sporting CP that is involved in this Gyokeres' mess, if I should call it so. My question is, which club treats its player in this fashion, especially a player that really served them very well, like very, very well? Took them to 2 league titles in 2 seasons, took them to Europe, and made them a lot of money. What kind of a club treats a player like that? particularly given the fact that they gave him a gentleman's agreement that things like this will not happen. Why are they doing what they're doing? I don't know if anybody has any positive answer to give to this. Seriously, because it's not. I'm just worried about the mental health of the young man and how it's going to affect him moving on. At the end of the day, he had expected to be with his new team by this time, you know, to get acclimatized and get settled and get to know everybody. But so far, it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. Then my next question is Arsenal Football Club itself. What are we doing? We're one of the biggest brands in Europe. We're one of the biggest clubs in Europe. And where we are now at this point in time, are we right to be getting involved in a situation like this? Why won't we just close our eyes and respond to the good gestures of a young man who has done everything he could, you know, to be a part of us? Why won't we just close this thing and move on? Yeah, I overheard some people saying, no, there's a company policy, and there are times when things become inimical, and to me, this is becoming seriously inimical. Get the deal done and let's get the move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Seriously. You know, seriously, that's the way I feel. That's the way I feel. You know, because mental health, my people, mental health is a very serious issue. It's a very serious issue. Going in and out of excitement, 1 minute you're excited, the next minute you're down, you're up, you're down, you're up, you're confused, your mind is clouded with a lot of things. I heard Eddie Hearns talking about Alexander Isak, that his mind is, he's not in the right frame of mind at this point in time because of all the transfer, whatever that is going on. And you can imagine that. Liverpool wants to pay whatever Newcastle has agreed with him. Apparently the player wants to go, because if he doesn't want to go, it wouldn't be affecting him the way it's affecting him, to the level that Eddie Hearns had to leave him out of his squad that played yesterday and lost in a friendly. You know. So these things affect these players somehow. They are human beings. But they are human beings, particularly for players like Gyokeres that believes he has a big questions to answer in Europe. And he believes he can do that in the Premiership. He believes that he is here to prove himself. That's why he wants to come to the Premiership. And he chose Arsenal Football Club as the best place for him to truly express himself, his talent, and show the world what he is made of, what he can do. I remember I was reading one of his interviews where he was talking about it. Said, I have unfinished business. I haven't even reached my peak yet. I haven't even done anything. I really want to prove a lot. I really want to prove a lot to myself and to the whole world. And Arsenal Football Club is the best place for him to do so. So you can imagine all these things. And with people writing all sorts of nonsenses, there is a report that the father has been crying, and bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Why would they do so? Why would they cry? Why would they be crying? For what? It's not the end of a road. The bottom line is that the young man doesn't want to play for Sporting CP, and he's not going to play for Sporting CP. If he would, he would have gone back by now. He would have been with them now. And Sporting CP themselves, from what we're hearing, are arranging to buy a replacement for Gyokeres. So what is the hold up for? What is the hold up for? What are they punishing him for? It doesn't really make sense. Anyhow, guys, I just wanted to put this out there, and yes, TT has been talking. Thierry Henry has been talking. I think I will make out time to bring you that video, and we discussed that. He's been talking about Arsenal Football Club and his views on development so far, and where he thinks Arsenal will be come the beginning of the season and the end. Talking about the beginning of next season and the end of next season as well. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. I still believe the Gyokeres deal will go through. I still believe after that we will go get a better chase, Xavi Simons or no Xavi Simons. You know, yeah, better. Our sporting director, the way he does his own business is wow. Like, it's breathless. You know, you don't know what's happening the next minute. You don't know what's going to happen the next second. Andrea Bata would you please give us a little break? Let him give us a little break, a little breather. You know. Noni Madueke, yeah, I watched his interview fully and finally confirmed. Mosquera, I don't know what the hold up is with that one as well. And that's why I'm asking, what are we doing? Are we becoming a cheapstake of a club? You know, what is the problem? What is the problem? If you want a player, go out there and get the player. If you want a player, go out there and get a player and close the chapter on it, so that the players can settle down, feel happy, feel wanted, feel welcomed, and feel ready to give you their best. It's I don't know. Let's talk again, guys. Let's talk again. Please don't fail to subscribe. Thank you, guys, to those that have done so already. We are very encouraged with the continued support we are getting. If you are watching us for the first time, please subscribe, like as well, so that YouTube will send you our next video once it's done. And we like to hear from you. Therefore, send us your comments. We are still the Renaissance Sports platform, and I am your early bird. Until we meet again, let's just remember that we are Arsenal fans, and we walk through the stone for that club. God bless you all.